What's up guys? Today we're playing Epic 7 and we have a summoning video today. Moonlight Bellona just came out and so we're going to burn through all of our galaxy bookmarks in preparation of summoning her. I don't want to summon her in their mystics and then get her through the galaxy bookmark summon. So we're going all the way to pity to see if we can get some great heroes today. There's some that I'm still missing, so let's hope for a little bit of luck. Here we go, our very first summon of the day. Let's get some lightning, let's get some luck. We're going for it and we get nothing. Hazel, she's good. She's good, right? What she has that's really amazing is that she gets fixed damage increase 1000 every time someone counterattacks, which is really great because we're in a counterattacking meta. Additionally, it applies to her S1 and it applies to her S3. So she has a really good opportunity to do quite a lot of damage. I haven't built her, but I do really like the look of her. Sonya, not used. Not used. I'm not even gonna go over her. She's not used. Yeah, I don't even know what she does. Marissa used to be amazing when the game first came out and we had a lot of heroes with evasion. You paired her with Assassin Cartusia and then she had a really great evasion, right? But she's fallen off because now we have a lot more evasion heroes and she's only a 3-star, which means her stats are not very high. We are not getting any luck. Pillis, one of the most amazing knights. You should definitely pull her. She has a specialty change. Anytime someone counterattacks you, damage gets reduced. She's fantastic. I really love her. I use her a lot. Yeah, one of the best specialty change heroes that you can get, right? Arrowell came out and kind of took a little bit of her playtime, but Pilla's still really great. Gunther, people started using Gunther recently. I've been seeing videos on Gunther. All I know about him is that he can't crit. He gets super high CP from that increased amount of attack, and he has critical hit resistance 70%, and he does a stun. Only 50% chance to stun though, and a bleed. I don't know. I think he's meme build. People use Gunther with things like Lilias or with people who can bring him along in a dual attack. You can build his stats super high and get him high CP for the guild boss, but I don't see a use for him. I'm not even gonna build him. You know, if you know if you know how to use him, let me know, and maybe I can go for it. But I don't know, Gunther.
Nothing happens in the Khan
Okay,
Empire without my knowledge.
you
So,
know we have a new
what do you
hero.
want to know?
New hero. Never had this hero that just came out. I'm not even sure what she does. I think I looked at him and I didn't see much, honestly. So when we have a 100% chance here, dispel 2 buffs, make him unbuffable for 2 turns, cannot trigger a counter, and it always hits if you soul burn it. That's pretty good. Grants immunity to the ally and the caster, so you get to pick. Gives them a barrier. Okay. And looks like 50% chance to decrease defense. This looks awful. I don't know what you would use her for at all. She doesn't do anything that anyone else doesn't do. We have a ton of heroes that do all these things, and I don't know why you would bring a 3-star. Maybe she's secretly amazing and I just don't see it, but I see no reason that you would build her. Okay, and here we go. This is Moonlight Bellona. I can feel it. It's coming. Here we go. Okay, it's gonna be Moon Bunny. Moon Bunny is coming. That's my other feeling. It's a secondary sort of back feeling. Troublemaker Crow is pretty cool, honestly. What he does is he has a built-in Aureus, twice as hard as another Aureus, right? I think it's like 40% here. So, but it only applies to the back row hero. So in your little diamond shape, right? It's the front row and then the back row. So any hero that's in the back row, he's gonna take 40%. You can put adamant shield on him. You can put a lot of different artifacts, and he works really great. He does have a buff that does some stuff, whatever. It dispels, which is what I like. And then he has a chance to stun when he counterattacks. So if that person in the back row does get hit, then he can counterattack and he can stun. Pretty low percent chance. I think it looks like it's about 50% chance to stun. I do like him. He's a little bit better than Eaton, but Eaton also applies to the whole team. and you can do other things with him that you can't do with Troublemaker. He's really used in RTA. I use mine a lot. He has low base speed, which means that you really have to put him into a tank role and then go into utilizing that counter-attacking stance, right? One problem with Troublemaker is that he doesn't protect the other areas. He protects that back row really well, but not the other one. So you bring him with bruisers, and that will work out really well. Eaton, you can get to like a lot of HP. A lot. So he has built-in Aureus. Aureus is 20%, his is 30 to the whole team. You can build him up to like 50k HP because he gets this advanced HP. Triple HP set, and he's fantastic. He gives a barrier on his S3 and also has a provoke 75% chance onto his S1. If you soulburn, it hits all enemies. I don't know why you would do this, but you have the opportunity to do it. If you pair him with something like Bad Cat, then he can be really amazing, and I think it's worth it. I think it's kind of cool. Um, Nobody really knows what he does, so you can sneak him into RTA and get by with maybe a win where you might have gotten a win before. So that's pretty cool too. So here we go. Another spark. I'm not getting any luck. No luck. 2 sparks. Okay. Armin. Armin was amazing, and they nerfed her. She has a built-in adamant shield. So this is a lot of damage mitigation. You can put her on Aureus, built-in adamant shield, and she does the invincibility onto her S3. Make sure that she's the slowest person on your team. That way they all go. She does the buff, and then they get sort of a free turn where they can't be damaged, right? So really good mitigation. People like to use her a lot. I don't. Her base speed is just awful. It's like 90. It's super low. So stack her up with a lot of effect resist. That way you don't get controlled before you can do that S3, right? Okay, back to back. Nice, nice, nice. Like this. Let's go back to back. I've never gotten a 5-star from this summon. Never. And we get double Crimson Armin. They nerfed her. Did I say they nerfed her? They nerfed her. She was like the most OP unit. They nerfed her. Now she's not nearly as used. I recalled mine back then, and then I just never built her up again. Ricorous, not used. He's a specialty change. It sucks. They try to buff him. It sucks. Not used. Eaten again. Okay. This is nice. What's this, number 4? I think it's number 4. Still no 5-star. Streak continues. Personal high score. ML Roman. He's too slow. He's too slow. He has a 2-turn silent, which is really nice, and you can get an extra turn. You cannot decrease his combat readiness. So he was brought out when we had heroes like Green Basar that were really running the show, and he was a counter to those heroes. But now he's really not used, right? You have too many speedsters. We have people that are 120 base speed, 115, 117. His base speed way, way too low to use. Maybe you can get a crazy build and like take him as a second turn, but I don't see it. Banshee, Gloomy Rain. She like transfers debuffs. She does something. She does transferring debuffs, right? No transferring debuffs. There it is. Transferring debuffs. You know what? She's like, some people, I've seen a couple people use her, but really PvP only. Needs a specialty change. All the Banshees, specialty change. There, I don't know. They started, they didn't finish. It's super weird, but I'm not gonna build her until they add some more. A lot of duplicates today. Axe God, they called him Axe God. Still sucks. Today they put out a patch to update the Church of Itheros axe. I didn't even read it, honestly. Like, it didn't look great. There's no way this guy's gonna be relevant. He was really popular. They nerfed him. He fell off and went into the garbage. He's never come out again. They buffed him 3 times. Never going to come out again. I'm not even gonna use him. It's totally cool. Okay, spark number 5. I think it's spark number 5. We're getting a Moonlight 5 right here. We don't. That's okay. We got Moon Bunny. Moon Bunny's coming out. She's not coming out. Assassin Sid, second fastest unit in the game. I think he's like just behind K-Ron and Ran. Those are the fastest units. He gave him an exclusive equipment, which is amazing. Really helps him out a lot. He does a silence onto his S3, pushes people back, and is able to steal souls. So opener, counter opener, right? But he hits really hard, really hard. He gets a ton of crit chance from his imprint, and you can really build him really, really decent. The problem with him is that a lot of openers are rangers, and he can't go against the rangers when they have on guiding light. I personally prefer him to be just a super hard hitting unit, but there's a ton of those units, right? There's a ton of people who are sort of medium fast, 200 to 240 speed that you can use. Like, why would I bring Assassin Sid unless you just really love him? Kitty Clarissa, I like her. I hate her, right? I hate her. She's like super annoying, but I like her. She does this weird thing, this loveliness thing. She's got a cat vibe going on, but then when you have it, it brings along a dual attack. So you can really utilize this into your abyss to make sure that you're killing all of the abyss bosses and make sure that you can cheese a lot of different kinds of levels with a Ras, a Tamarin, and a Kitty, along with Terranor Guard, right? Really great team. Specialty change Lorena, fantastic. She hit super hard, PvE. She took me super far into the game. I put out a video where you can use her into normal raid, and she does a great job there as well. I like her. I like her. This is not a great look for her. I think specialty change is a little bit better, but you can also you can build her and use her for a long time, but PvE only, right? You can't really use her into PvE. Upgraded summon. Upgraded summon is next. This is gonna be 5-star, right? 5-star? It's gonna be 5-star. Let's do it. Let's do it. Nothing. Oh man. Come on. Come on. Uh General Purges. He was really used a lot in Wyvern. I used him for a long time. And you know what? Not really anymore. And here's why that people like him. He gives you a combat readiness boost. He has an exclusive equipment that also gives you combat readiness boost. He sits there, and then he just gets hit over and over and over again, and it boosts your team. And that way you don't have to build as much speed. I still like him into a Wyvern team, but he's kind of lost his position a little bit because other units have come out, like Mui, and units like Sinful Angelica have sort of taken his spot. Also, with Alexa, with Strauss, with Rem, we don't need the same units to do Wyvern anymore. So the team builds are a little bit different that are sort of taking over that hunt. I think he works really well into like things like RTA, where you can bring him into one of these light teams with the new Aiden, and then people hit him, and then he boosts combat readiness, and then now you can cut. So really great into a cleave counter, really great if you build him with good damage and a decent bruiser build, but otherwise, he's sort of losing his place in the meta as we shift, as we get new units, and as we are able to adapt to those new units and how they work, right? So it's unfortunate we did not get we did not get her. We can get her right now, right? It could happen. It could happen right here. Oh man, it's not gonna happen. It could happen. It could happen. It could happen. Stop giving me purges. Oh my goodness. Now I'm just angry something. Now I'm just like, I'm gonna show you game I'm getting something today. Charlotte. Man. No. No Moonlight Purple Shine at all. None. We have to get something at some point. Lots of Aureus. We do get a artifact. We do get an imprint on Charlotte's. Border coin is really nice. This works into a ton of different heroes. Not what I wanted though. Not what I wanted. Everyone is summoning for her right now. I don't, it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna have to go all the way to pity. All the way. I hope this makes you guys feel a little bit better about yourselves. Like in a superficial way, I hope this makes you feel better. That you either got her and are having so much better luck than me, or that you're not the only one having to do a ton of summons and getting what is basically nothing, right? So far, how many is that? Oh man, I've done like 80 summons so far. I'm just clicking so fast I can't even keep track anymore. Another border coin. I'm gonna have a plus 5 border coin someday. Oh my gosh, I really am. I was just kidding. I was just kidding. Smilegate, I was just kidding. Don't. I mean, I guess it's better than just like a bunch of Aureus, right? It's better than that. But not great. Not great. I'm getting close to 100 summons. Pretty close. Another border coin. Oh man. I think I must have passed 100 now, right? I must have passed 100. What in the world? What is happening? All the way to pity? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Now it's just not giving me anything. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. All three, that's like 23 stars in a row? Come, what? That's definitely over 100. This is a lot of 3-star artifacts. Wow. Wow, rigged. This whole thing is rigged. They're like, I want all of you to bust out your wallets right now. Right now. Okay. 23 left to pity. This has to be it. Don't fake me out. The disappointment is so real. So real. Wow. Wow. I'm Mhm. Let's just go with that. Is she worth pity? Like, should I even just pity her? Or should I just wait for, like, Moonlight K-Ron? We'll get Moonlight K-Ron in about 20 years. So, maybe I should just wait for Moonlight K-Ron. I'm probably not even going to use her. Like, I'm going all the way to pity for a hero I'm probably never going to even use. Who can even build her, right? She needs, like, medium attack, high defense, pretty good HP, no crit chance. Then she needs to have a ton of crit damage. I think no effectiveness, and then maybe effect resist. Like, I mean, did you guys roll like high? Did you think to yourself, wow, this has HP, has defense, it has effect, has speed, right? It has crit chance or crit damage, but no crit chance. I'm gonna roll it. It rolls all into crit damage, and then you're like, yeah, this is cool. I'll just keep this forever. Like, who does that? Who? I don't. Well, there she is. Pity. These eyes. Am I right? Let's do it. Whatever. Whatever. She's a great looking hero, though. Great looking hero. Now I have a max out border coin that I never
In the
wanted.
brilliance of the moonlight, the stars lose their luster. You understand what I mean by that, don't you?
Nope. Whatever this says. Dude, I failed. I failed literature in college, okay? So I have no idea what you're talking about. Although Frida Wolf, she does a ton of voices for Epic 7. She's really great. I like the voice. The voice turns out pretty well. So let's talk about Lone Crescent Bellona. Excellent hero design, excellent animation. Her imprint is attack, which is good. It's good for her, right? I mean, I would like speed, but good for her. So what she does here is she attacks them before granting herself vigor, so she doesn't get it on the initial attack. If the enemy is defeated, she gives vigor to everyone, so she has to hit hard. She will always crit if it hits. Now, what this means is that if she does a miss, like on an evasion hero, then it will not work. Same thing on an S1. Successful attack always results in a crit, gives immunity, which is really nice because now if you can stack up a decent amount, an okay amount of effect resist, then you should basically never have to worry about debuffs. Now, onto her passive. Every time that she attacks, she gets 10% attack. This is similar to like a Landy who builds up stacks, up to 5 stacks. 50% is quite a lot. This takes place after you're in the battle. So if you come in with 3,000 attack, 50% is now 1,500, which is going to be pretty good. When an ally is attacked, gain 15 spirit. And when it's all done, consume it, and then do an AoE attack on everyone, increasing her own combat readiness. Will always give you a critical hit. So as long as you hit, you don't have to worry about the damage. Stack a ton of crit damage, some attack, make her bruiser, effect resist if you can, and I'm gonna say run her a little bit slower. You won't build stacks as fast because it says after attacking. So that doesn't mean attacking on your turn, right? You can use her into a counter attack set. You can use her into a maybe even all eyes on me will give her the extra attack boost. So run her slow, maybe on injury, maybe onto a a counter set, and then give her all those stats that she needs. And I think that she's going to work pretty well. I'm excited. I'm excited. I wish I would have gotten her in like 5 pulls, but we went all the way to pity. Disappointment. But maybe she'll be amazing, and I'm going to use her in every battle, and that's what I have to look forward to, right? Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope it makes you feel a little bit better, maybe because you summoned her really fast, or because I went to pity just like you did. Until next time, happy hunting and good luck on your battles.